I'm glad you found your way down to the medical bay. I was worried about you. Let's get you over. You have questions. Why are you asking questions right now? Yes. So, because of all the mess that's been going on over the past couple weeks on our ship, I am filling in on this bay for the medical officer while we have some breathing room. Yes, I left my first officer up on the bridge where she belongs. And yes, I am the captain, but that's fine. I actually had my training as a medical officer before I got that position. And yes, I'm still wearing my utility clothes because I was running around town in the engine room because we're so short-staffed because of everything that's been going on. So yes, I will be taking care of you today. And yes, I am a little bit salty about it. But, oh, my spots, I'm Trill. That means I've got a symbiote inside me. And so I am kind of two people. My name is Jei Bereens. You're brand new, aren't you? Brand new. Well, let me just take a look here and then I'll go and get the device to actually scan you properly. Just move this fast. So, it doesn't look like you got hit too bad. Let's take you over and do our little scan, okay? So, I'm glad you like the spots though. Actually, I thought you were Trill too. No. Interesting. I was surprised. Alright, so I'm gonna have you step over here. Yeah. Exactly. Follow me over to the Medbay area. And I do need to give you a little gift. So, yes. So, you've been working on the software program known as Subscribing with Prime, and I appreciate all your work up on, even though you don't apparently know me very well because you're brand new. I have made it a habit of knowing everybody on the ship, or at least kind of getting a glance of who are the new personnel coming in and out. And since you have been working on the program Subscribing with Prime, I actually have an audio gift for you. Give me just a moment to pull it up here. Well, we're very happy to have you on board. Very, very happy to have you. So, here we go. Let me get you this. Here. This is a little gift for doing all that good big Popel stuff. Here you go. There's your gift. I have some other things too, other software that I need you to work on since we are getting the ship ready to move into a new area. If you can download, if you see this counter here, we need this counter to go up to 15. And if you see down low, you have to hit probably about and scroll down on your little pad, your little CompuPad that you've got there. So on there, if you go down, there's software for the ship that you need to download and get to level 2. And that's going to help us with all of our short-staffed issues. So please do that. And while you're doing that, I'm actually going to do your exam. So, I'm going to go ahead and check you here. So, I'm just going to kind of wave this over around you here. And don't mind the clicking sounds that it makes. It's a modified version of the Federation wand, basically. It's actually modified on my home planet. So it's going to kind of make some sounds by you. And then I'm going to check you up here. And then I'm going to check you over here. And just, we're not getting any feed. So good readings. Okay. Excellent. So I just have to do a full scan here. And it's going to read out to the bio bed behind us. Yep. And then we'll check there. Oh, engineering. More problems. Yes. Oh, they didn't want to talk to me. They just kept going. That was so rude. Can you tell I'm a little bit nervous? It's just been a crazy couple weeks. I really do hope that you'll help with the software updates. I'm very excited to have you on board. Very excited. So, can you see it? Can you see it there? How it's at 0? It needs to not be at 0. It's kind of our goal. We're gonna start trying to get it to 5. But we have a couple people working on it too. Okay. Alright. And just right here, kind of over your face. I know it's pretty different than the Federation ones you're used to. Like I said, it was modified on my home planet. There we go. Yes, so what's it like being a Trill? I don't think so. It should have registered. If you used that link, it should have registered. So I'm not entirely sure what its deal is, but it should be already registered. You're fine. Like I said, I've been very glad to have you on board. Alright, so I'm just gonna enter some data in over here. Hold tight. Let's see. You know, nothing beats hands, quite frankly. Nothing beats just getting a good feel for what's going on. But, you know, it is what it is. I wonder why it's being silly. I wonder why. It should be fine. You should be fine. I'm not entirely sure why. Right. So the readout that I have here is looking pretty good on you over here. Let me have you move a little further back, and I've actually sit on the bio bed. Have you sit on the bio bed, and we'll get things going. So, and you're right, I should just have the uniform on. I shouldn't have this jacket on for working down in engineering. Alright, so let's go just a little further closer, okay? Alright, so I'm just gonna sit on this bed here across from you. So it should be good. And yeah, I've turned off the lights over here on this side. It's a little bit shadowy. You're not afraid of the Medbay looking shadowy, are you? Okay. It's just a little bit shadowy over here on this side because of all the problems we're having with electrical and everything else. So I've just want to keep it kind of quiet. So level two, but we're gonna do it together. I'm also going to, once I've made sure that you're okay, then I'm gonna go and we're gonna sit down and kind of check a little bit. We're gonna go sit down and check a little bit, and we'll play with some of this wonderful programming that you've been doing. So, and as always, just very happy to have you on board, happy to have any new people, and very excited about this. Extremely excited about this. Which should work. I don't know why it's not updating. But we will, I think as soon as I'm in, we'll check and see. We'll check and see what's going on. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm not. Alright, but I want to make sure that you're doing okay first. And then we're going to go and work on these software updates for the ship computer. And you'll help me man things up front at the top. So, but if it's okay, I'm just going to sit on this bed. You're going to lie on your bed. And I'm just going to check here. That you're doing okay back here. So what's it like being Trill, you asked? Well, not all Trill have a symbiote. For a while, actually, our ruling class kept it a secret that most Trill are compatible with symbiotes, and so only the ruling class had symbiotes, which is kind of dirty. So then there was this rebellion and this big disaster, and then they started removing the symbiotes from everybody because they wanted everyone to be equal, so just getting rid of all of them. The leader, she got hers removed. And I don't believe that's how it should work. So I ran away. If you're compatible, you should be able to get it. You should be free to get it. And if you're not compatible, then you're not compatible. The government shouldn't have hidden it from everybody, but on the other hand, to swing to this crazy extreme of everyone has to have their symbiotes removed, that's not how I roll. So, because there is a few, so for most people, the removal of a symbiote is a dangerous situation for most Trill. For humans, even having a symbiote would be a problem. You know, you could almost die, although they can. Our symbiotes can survive for a little bit in human hosts. But our civilization has evolved that it's us Trill humanoids and symbiotes, and we are kind of one person. So I'm not the same person without my Orion symbiote. I would be, we would be different things. So that's the situation. Thank you for asking. You're looking pretty good. We'll come back down here if we have any further issues. But for now, Biobay is reading you as stable. Biobed, sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Biobay. I'm thinking of like a place where bioluminescent algae or plankton grow or something like that. I don't know. It's actually kind of cold down here, so I'm gonna put this right back on. I know I'm not supposed to, but it's emergencies. There's a lot of things going on right now. Right? You understand? Yeah, I never was very good for officer stuff, but emergencies cause things to happen, so I get to be the captain now. I really shouldn't laugh. It was pretty horrible what happened with the tentacles and everything else, but you know, if you can't laugh about monsters, what can you laugh about? I don't know. Nothing, I guess. So, answer me some questions. How are you feeling? Are you having any pain anywhere? Let me just... I'm just kind of looking at something on your face. Don't mind me, okay? Just... Left kidney. I'm so sorry. That really is miserable. Let me check back behind you, okay? Just checking back here. Just kind of checking back here on the side. All right, shall we head up to the bridge and then we'll come back down? Yeah, you just let me know. So the scanner is telling me things should be passing, things should be moving along, and the injury up above isn't looking bad. It's actually healed quite well. I think people were just worried about you. I know your crewmates were worried because you'd taken a really long time to seek care. I know with everything that's been going on. Busy. So your officer actually brought it up to me, and I figured, hey, they're working on something else. I'll just take you down to the medbay myself. So that's how all of this happened. Let's go back up, and I'm just gonna have you with me today, and we're gonna work and make our decisions together, because I should stop taking this jacket off because now I have to go work. But I know that I'm supposed to, we're supposed to just have the little V-necks and not have, that's what I call them. I know that's the uniform. But, alright, let's go up above and get things done. On screen. So it looks like they're saying Hang on, you're not with Starfleet. You're clearly not with the Romulans or Klingons either. Well, whoever you are, I need your help. I'm picking up a distress call from a nearby colony. We're gonna have to take your ship for a look, Commander. Okay. I guess that's fine. I know what the story. Human, you've stolen the spoils from the Klingon vessel that we were investigating. Hand over the goods immediately. Yes, what I do is when I read the transmissions, since we've got an audio problem on the ship, since everything sucks and is broken, I read them in interesting and threatening voices so that the rest of you on the bridge can feel like you're a part of something. I have my idiosyncrasies, but I did help us survive that which shall not be named with the tentacles, so that's why I'm the captain. Human, you've stolen the spoils. Okay, I already read that transmission. Back off, friend. We didn't see anything to indicate that, and we're not handing it over. Why are you making these choices? You know, once a Galaxy-class Federation cruiser, and then we kind of broke it because of the tentacle thing that shall not be named, and the situation where, like, now I'm captain because of all that, right? Because of that whole situation, we're out here just trying to get money by blowing people up, I guess. So it's a sponsorship. But come play with me. I'm gonna figure out how to invite people to my alliance, because that's what I really want. I am conducting a sensor sweep of the system for the target. Target located. I will plot a course to intercept their ship. Yes, but how do I invite people to my alliance? And then, you know, use my link and let's go blow up some people. Because I guess we're bloody murderers. Okay, so poor bounty hunter. Why am I doing stuff to this renegade bounty hunter? Maybe they've done bad things to other people. Maya, is that the case? Do you know? Is that the case? I'm assuming you know. Oh, you do know. I'm so glad to have you on my ship. Defeat? Why did I... What? We have come to assist you. I have badly wounded crew, and my ship's tearing itself apart. I will repair the ship. You're able to contain the hull breaches? That will buy us enough time to make the repairs. Let's get to work. You have to actually get a ship. A second ship in your fleet. Okay, let's manage this ship. Oh, it made little water sounds. Oh, look at my beautiful ship.
Ship. Can you get a second ship? You keep playing, and then you kill a bunch of guys, and then you get a blueprint. After you kill a bunch of guys, you get a blueprint, and then you get to make a ship. We have to kill a lot of guys. I don't know, a bunch of guys.
Let us take a moment and go back down to Medbay while you do this. And I'll take care of you for a little bit. You're looking as our power. Whoa, we're not as powerful as Can't Touch This. That's a great name. Oh, Can't Touch This. I like it.
You don't have to join my alliance if you don't want to, but you should, because my alliance is the best alliance. ZAP NAF, the Zap-NAF Alliance. Also, I'm in the Mishiyama universe, and I'm in the galaxy called... Play with me in Doma 1 Galaxy.
So, I've called in members of the Zap-NAF Alliance, and that should help us with our little problem of staffing. But in the meantime, you are still looking a little dizzy, so I'm going to go ahead and scan you again, okay? Just a little bit, and I'm going to check here again. So, the reason I'm doing this is because I have a firm belief that you can sense certain tension I believe that because my symbiote is very, very old. I don't know exactly how old. They're not telepathic so much, and a little bit telepathic. We talk. And my symbiote used to be a part of somebody who was very, very good at healing with their hands. Back on my planet, of course. That sounds good. No travel until Medbay appointments. So, do you see this commitment to sponsorship? Okay, I really am putting everything in the line here. I love you. Not in a inappropriate way for a captain to love their subordinates, but in a, man, I love my subordinates kind of way. Doesn't that sound weird? That sounds strange. That sounds worse, actually. That sounds very, I don't know how to put it. Let me have you step back over to the bio bed. Okay. Just right back to the bio bed for me. That's right. I'll do another scan right here before I have you actually sit on the bio bed. Where did my scanner go? There it is. So again, just kind of makes these sounds. Just kind of get this wand over top of you. And over here. And over here. Okay, and over here. Over here. Over there. Okay. You know what I think we need? I think we need something. Hold on. Here's my thought about you. My thought is, I'm gonna put this in your face. Okay, yeah, that's kind of a blunt way to say it, but let me have you step over to the bio bed. Just right over there. I'm gonna mess with the computer a little bit while you do that. Yep. So I'm just gonna get this set up here. So this is just an infusion of some neurotransmitter stabilizers and a couple other elements that after traumatic brain injury, so in the old times, after a traumatic brain injury, which could be just a mild concussion even, can be a traumatic brain injury. They might cause permanent headaches or might cause some emotional disturbances and changes. There's all kinds of things that can be caused by getting bonked on the head, even just once, even not very severely. But because we live in the era of modern medicine, we have the ability to prevent some of that with some neurotransmitter balancing, with a couple of chemicals that assist the calcium channels in the smooth muscle in your blood vessels, in your brain, a couple other things like that that'll help to prevent headaches, micro trauma, other things like that. So I'm just gonna have you, while I get this top product up here, there's just a lot of different hoses that I have to stick this hose connected with. And of course I don't have any help because the actual medical officer is still down dealing with what happened because of the tentacles. Okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, put this in your mouth. And then take a deep breath in. And out. And again, go ahead and take a deep breath in. And out. You keep breathing that. And I'm glad you stopped by after work. I appreciate that. Don't be late for work. You know, I'm not satisfied with the data I'm getting on my med scanner here. So I'm going to go ahead and actually just listen the old-fashioned way, okay? Yeah. Like I said, my symbiote's thousands of years old, so I know a lot of these old techniques from a long time ago. The ones that people don't have anymore. And Trill, we're very similar to humans in a lot of our biology, so. Alright, deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Alright, I'm gonna get behind you here. Same thing again, deep breath in and out. And over here, deep breath in and out. And over here, deep breath in and out. Over here, deep breath in and out. Alright, over to the other side. Okay. Over here, deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. And in and out. Excellent. Alright, that's perfect. Just plop back down on the bed next to you. Alright, just listen to your heart now, okay? Just normal heart sounds here. And over here in your pulmonary area. Over here over the tricuspid. Down here next to your mitral. And then listen here on the side. Normally I'd have you in left lateral decubitus while I do this, but you're alright as you are. Perfect. I'm going to listen in the aortic space again. Can you lean forward just the tiniest bit? Okay. And then the pulmonary area. Alright. And then I'm going to listen down in the mitral space again. Can you squeeze your hands as tight as you can? And again in the aortic space. Great. Okay. I'm happy with that. We're going to do one more scan and then we'll go back upstairs. Just over you. And here. And here. Don't mind the clicky clicky sound. It's just figuring you out. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's go back up and kill some things. You ready? You ready to kill some things with me? I'm ready to kill things with you. Way to say it. So I'm trying out a game sponsorship, and this is the only game I saw that I was interested in, because I'm not at all interested in Raid Shadow Legends at all. I'm zero interested in that, and I figured it'd be very, very difficult to play and grind a game that I didn't care about. But so I chose one that's kind of sci-fi, since that's something I'm interested in, and since I really do like Star Trek. I have a little sponsorship, and I am playing this game, and if 5 of you level up to getting a second ship, then then the sponsorship will pay out. They will not pay out otherwise, which makes sense. It's, you know, getting something in return. What's cool though is that this game is free to download. So they're counting on you being impatient and on you paying to upgrade quickly. But also you could be like me and play completely free. And so I want to try to get to this level. And I really want to get to where we can play together, because that could be fun. Watch that show. Thank you so much for all your excellent work today up on the computer console. I really, really appreciate it. I'm very sweaty. We have had so many battles today, far more battles than I think in the entire first season of Next Generation. And we're still alive because you and I are the dream teams. I'm going to check your head one more time before you go to sleep, because I'm still concerned about you. Oh, I should be your ears just going all kinds of wrong. Here we go. There we go. Okay. We'll run a scanner on you one more time. But I think the worst is over. I think that you've done okay. And I appreciate everything. It's been an exciting day talking about the psychology of playing pretend and talking about how to take down bad guys and all kinds of things. You'll need to get some sleep, and at least now you know who I am. I hope that your first day aboard the sponsorship has been excellent. Sleep well.